Okay, now we can start the workout. Arms on the menu, man. The pre already kicked in. I had to go to the toilet. Freaking caffeine, man. It's insane. Okay, arms today. 3 to 4 moments for the triceps, 3 to 4 for the biceps, and that's it. Let's fly through this workout. Because I like to, once when I start training arms, I like to go a bit faster pace, because I don't need to rest like 3 4 minutes in between sets like I do when I train, I don't know, maybe chest or legs, back, whatever. 2 minutes is totally fine. So yeah, once we start, it's go time, and just go, go, go. Okay, tricep rope pushdowns, first one on the menu. I like to do a rope for the tricep first because I don't need to load up too much weight, and then my elbows get warmed up and everything is smooth for the upcoming exercises, the upcoming sets. And that's it. Let's go. 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps, superset each set. Let's go. Okay, still on the same cable. One arm tricep pushdowns. As always, man, I start off with my weaker side, and then I just match the reps with my stronger arm. Okay, let's go. 3 sets, 8 to 12, and yeah, man, let's keep the pump going. Okay. Okay, behind the head, cable, bar, press, whatever, man. I did 2 sets already. This is my third set. So for the third set, we're gonna do the sevens that I did, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago. So it looks like this. You pick a weight that you can do for like, 12 to 15 reps, I would say. And then you rep out 7 reps, boom, boom, boom. Then you hold the stretch for 7 counts. So you just count to 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and go again. But a little bit slower. And then again 7 reps, hold the stretch 7 seconds, and do that as many times as you can. Usually I tend to do like 3 rounds of like 3 rounds I managed to get like that, and that is perfect. The pump, the stretch, the squeeze, everything is insane at the end. So yeah, just remember to pick a weight that you can do for like 15 reps, and then do this, because you don't want to fatigue yourself too early, so you get only maybe 1 round of those, or maybe 2. I think higher number of rounds, like 3 to 4, is perfect for this. If you're looking for what I'm looking at, that's maximum stretch, maximum pump, maximal blood flow into the tricep. Okay, yeah, man, let's go. Okay. Perfect. Holy shit. One more for the tries. Okay, last one for the tricep superset. The same superset that I did on the first movement, so I'm gonna pop out as many as I can like this, and then turn around and do some behind the head pressing. Okay, on the previous exercise I went a little bit of a wider grip, so I'm gonna switch it up for this one. I'm gonna go not wider. I'm gonna go a little bit closer in with a grip, not as wide. Let's say, let's just let's just call it like that. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. Again, I will try to fail. I mean, I set the weight and I think I will fail in like 8 to 12 rep range, and then pump out as many as I can after that one. Okay. Okay. Okay, one arm for the biceps. Triceps are done, completely trashed. I love it. The pump is insane. Okay, one arm bicep curls. I saw this exercise. I think, yeah, Chris Bumstead was doing it. I tried it and I like it. I like it a lot. There's one thing that you need to do when you finish a rep, and that is lift your arm up. And by that way, you will get a much better contraction. Just give it a try. 8 to 12 on each set. Let's do 3 sets. Okay. Boom, and now you lift your arm up, and you feel the contraction even more. Oh, okay, I did 2 sets there. No, I did 4 sets there on the one arm cable stuff. Now I'm gonna do one arm preacher curls with dumbbells, 3 sets, and yeah, one more after this one, and then hammer curls. So yeah, two more movements for the buys, and I think that is it. The session is done. Let's go. Okay, behind the head. On the bench behind the head, cable curls with a straight bar. 3 sets, no, 4 sets, 8 to 12, simple and effective. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. After this one, I'm just gonna do rope hammer curls and some forearm work, and that's it. Yeah, session is done, man. After that, whew. Okay, boom, that's it, man. Bicep tries done. Like I said, I did rope hammers, 3 sets. No, I'm lying. I did 4 sets of rope hammer curls, 3 sets, 8 to 12, and then every set was a superset with some forearm cable wrist curls for the forearms. Okay, and yeah, man, the session is done. As always, time to go home, replenish that glycogen, eat, grow, rest, repeat, and come back tomorrow. Okay. Oh, yeah, I wanted to talk about one thing, guys, and that is, you will about. I want to talk about the subject of proper form, proper nutrition, proper super supplements, whatever. I just want to say there are no rules. Let's start off with training. Some people say you need to do full range of motion, some people don't. Again, it's all up to you as an individual. Some exercises I love to do full range of motion. For example, when I train back, I like to go full range of motion. But when I'm training chest, I don't want to go deep into the stretch on specific movements because I tend to feel my shoulders and I feel a lot of discomfort if I go too low. And that's what works for me, yeah, let's take for example the incline barbell press because always, there's a guy that comments on my video, you need to go lower, cow, you need to go full range of motion, you need to go full stretch. I did that before, man. I did that before, and all I got was overdeveloped shoulders in comparison to my chest. And now that I switched up my training, that I don't go as low as before, my chest started growing. I don't feel any shoulder discomfort. I feel amazing chest pump. My shoulders still get some work, but not as much, and I'm improving. But in the book, by the rules, by the scientific, evidence-based coaches and everything, full range of motion is superior. Okay, man, maybe it is, but for me, on that specific movement, it ain't. So yeah, that's the whole point. You need to find out what works for you and stick to it. You won't see these guys that say full range of motion, scientific-based, science-based coaches, whatever. You won't ever see them talking bad about some of the professionals, some of the top guys in the industry, because those guys may be doing improper form in their eyes, but for them it's working better than the proper form that these guys preach. So yeah, that's what I want to say. Just don't listen to all these guys. Just find out what works for you. Try out different style. Try out full range of motion. I'm not saying you should do this like I do. I always say, switch it up, man. You need to find out what works for you. We are all different. So yeah, same thing when it comes to food. Some people like to have food with moderate carbohydrates and higher fat intake. For me, for example, I don't like high fat. I like high carbs, and I go over always lower fat. I have fat, maybe added fat, extra fat in 2 of my meals out of 6 every day, and the rest of it is carbs and protein. I like to go, higher protein, higher carbs, lower fat. That's what works for me for now. And yeah, maybe later I will switch it up and try moderate protein, maybe lower it a little, increase the fat, and see how that works out. But for now, this works. I'm sticking to it. And yeah, man. And also, there's one thing that your body tends to change from time to time. What worked for you when you were in your teens, early 20s might not work for you later when you're in your 30s, 40s. Especially with the diet, when we're younger, we tend to tolerate a lot more junk food than we can later in our lives, because there's always, how can I say this? Where can you see a perfect example? I mean, just what was I trying to say? I lost my thought. Wait. yeah, the junk food and the digestion of junk food. For me, I'm still good with junk food. It doesn't mess me up as much, but I'm starting to notice that if I tend to overdo the junk food, I have digestion problems. Maybe I get bloated, or my stool is not as good as it usually is. So yeah, and when I was in my teens, that was not a problem for me. I could eat anything. I could eat KFC, then lunch McDonald's, and I don't know, ice cream in the evening, and I would be perfectly fine. I wouldn't feel a thing. But now I can't do that. So yeah, our body changes from time to time, and you need to watch out for that. And same thing, man. Diet, training, super supplements. We are all different. We all need different stuff. Uh, nobody has like the perfect plan for everyone. We're all different. That's the main point that I'm trying to say. So yeah, don't listen to those guys uh, that are science based and things like that. I mean, I take their advice, I try to implement it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I continue doing my own thing. And that's what you should try and do also. But yeah, out of everything, super supplements, diet, training is different in most of us. When you pick top guys out of Olympia, classic physique, open bodybuilding, 212, men's physique, whatever, if you line all those guys up, there will be, the biggest difference will be in training. Their food and supplements will be pretty similar, but the training will be completely different from one guy to another, because there's high intensity training, high volume training. Some people train 45 minutes, like Dorian Yates, 50 minutes, and that's enough. Some people train for 2 hours. So yeah, the training is that's why I love to talk about training so much, because it's different. And yeah, try to enjoy it. Try to enjoy the training. And I'm getting back to the first point that I made uh, in this car talk, and that is test it out, try different things, and find out what works for you. Okay, I have to bounce. I have to go home. It's rush hour now, so I have to be fast so I don't get stuck in traffic. Okay, I'm out, guys. Peace.